stage in the rain.
That's right. A stage that offers an incomparable experience with each observation. How was it last time, Vertin?
It was unforgettable. Being able to travel to an earlier era without
the storm. Visually, they're quite similar, but the stage's rain is orders of magnitude safer.
I think I'll pass, all the same.
Don't preclude yourself prior to experiencing it. Who knows? We might just find something to pique your interest. We're here. A whole new world, with an untouched, uninterrupted history. I'm looking forward to observing the effects of our interference as they ripple outward into their world.
So, this is the Huygens Fresnel interferometer.
Correct. It allows us to observe an entirely different world using only our minds. The stage in the rain. If you'd like a more thorough introduction to the interferometer, I have an observation guide here for you to peruse. Although there's no better educator than first-hand experience, it might help to do some supplemental reading before you get started.
I still haven't made up my mind, X. I could refuse, you know? Does this belong to Laplace? This lab, this device? I've never even heard of this project, let alone used it. I don't claim to know every piece of equipment in this building, but how was a device of this scale developed without so much as a whisper? But then, no one ever seems to notice when a butterfly flaps its wings. Your pretense for inviting me here was to help you monitor how this stage affects brain activity. That much makes sense to me, given my research on artificial somnambulism. But if I join this project, will it be for your benefit, or...
My apologies for arriving behind schedule.
Madame Lucy!
Oh, this is an unexpected variable.
Forgive me, X. I was the one who invited Madame Lucy. After our last experiment, I shared some of the details with her.
Using chaos particles and the observer's consciousness to simulate a hyper-realistic space. I would be remiss not to participate in such an experiment, given its potential to elucidate the inner workings of awakened consciousness. This research presents a wealth of opportunity, not just for a single person or project, but for all of Laplace and researchers everywhere.
Superlatively said, Madame Lucy. I hope that puts some of your doubts to rest, Mesmer? Now, let's move on to the details of our experiment. The interferometer has undergone some improvements based on the data we gathered last time. We can utilize chaos particle projections to display some probable locations from the environment we'll encounter while immersed in the stage.
The iconography suggests it's somewhere in the Soviet Union, but the technology seems wildly different from our own timeline.
It would be more accurate to think of it as a potential version of it. This is the stage in the rain we'll be exploring this time. From the preliminary readings, it appears that it is indeed the Soviet Union, in a timeline that has undergone greatly accelerated advancements in technology. A world that champions rationality and order, and one without arcanists. Sounds interesting, don't you think, Mesmer? Besides, Verton and Madame Lucy will be there with you.
I'll admit, I am curious.
Phew, that's great. I'll do my utmost to orchestrate things from here. While there's undoubtedly a lot to learn about this machine, I believe I should be able to troubleshoot any problems you encounter.
Researcher X, may I propose that you allow me to operate the machine instead?
But you aren't familiar with its operation, are you?
I should be able to perform adequately based on your demonstration. Should I encounter any trouble, I trust that as a researcher, you have kept a thorough operation log to consult. I will be able to learn much more about the interferometer's functionality and the theory behind it if I am operating it directly. The knowledge I gain from it may prove beneficial to other avenues of research in Laplace. I intend to relay any data gathered here to Researcher Adler when I see him next.
Given Madame Lucy's computing power, I'm certain she can resolve any problems we encounter. And it may give Miss Mesmer some peace of mind.
Looks like the decision's been made for me. An untouched, uninterrupted history. All right, I acquiesce to your request, Madame Lucy. Take the reins.
Interferometer activation complete.
Looks like you've got a handle on it already, boss. Oh, another thing. This will allow us to communicate while inside of the stage in the rain. A little improvement based on feedback from last time. If we encounter any problems during the experiment, we can use it to contact you.
Very well. Please be prepared. The curtain is about to rise.
Thank you, Madame Lucy. I'll endeavor to bring you back a souvenir.
I will look forward to it. Have a safe journey.
In other words, this material would function something like a fire ant colony crossing a river, fluidly replacing worn-out and damaged sections. Each component hardwired to preserve its collective superstructure, resistant even to the erosion of time itself.
That jacket you're wearing, is that also the machine's doing?
Yes. Sometimes the interferometer automatically modifies our clothes to help us blend in with the world we've entered. Though it looks like the machine decided that you and X already passed for normal here.
We're currently at least 40 meters from the ground.
A conservative estimate, Comrade Polkov. I should say we are at least the height of a Vostok K rocket off the ground. And that's if we include Comrade Gagarin standing on the module.
Cracking jokes as always, comrade.
I have to say, it's an unusual circumstance when being dressed as a Laplace researcher renders someone more inconspicuous.
Those fields look endless.
It seems so peaceful.
Oh, they even appear to have farming robots.
I think there are some scientists down there as well. Could be some kind of agricultural experiment.
Pardon my interruption, comrades, but this is only a regular field. Those people down there in white next to the robots, they're simply farmers. Well, I say farmers, but in truth, they are scientists too. Another marvel of Soviet ingenuity. Our innovations in agricultural robotics have eliminated the more laborious and time-consuming aspects of farm work. Now these farmers can use their time researching new scientific advancements, which feeds back into further developments in food production. And it's not just agriculture. Every industry has seen the benefits of Soviet innovation. That is why they say our way of life here is the best in all the world.
Thank you for the information. I don't suppose we've been introduced, have we?
My apologies. Call me Maxim. I'm a journalist. And the three of you must be Doctors Verton, X, and Mesmer Jr., am I correct?
Very much so. How do you know about us?
The news of a young yet highly accomplished trio of scientists attending this year's International Polymer Summit has caught everyone's attention. It doesn't take a genius to see you three are the only ones on this train that fit the description. Saying all that, I'd be grateful if you would allow me an interview.
Certainly. As it happens, we could really use someone who could introduce this place to us. We don't know much about where we're going or what's been happening here in the Soviet Union.
That much is clear. Where should I start? Oh, of course. Let's start with Collective. All the robots you see are controlled by the Collective Neural Network, which ensures their labor is never wasted. Who would have thought that robots would become our closest companions? Honest, stable, graceful, calm. They give each and every comrade their undivided attention. With these robots as our foundation, Soviet society began to progress at a relentless pace, maximizing production, removing oppression, increasing everyone's leisure time. A true utopia. Everyone's so happy. Too happy. It seems almost as if we've forgotten the utter misery we went through not so long ago.
You mean?
The plague, yes. So many of us today choose to focus on our happiness and the bright future ahead. It's as though we've already forgotten about them. The ones who delivered us from those dark times. Those who experienced true misery yet strove to lift us into this new age. They aren't here to enjoy any of this. Is that fair? Forgive me. I'm dwelling on old wounds. You're at the age where you should be enjoying yourselves, not revisiting the tragedies of the past. Now, a question for you young scientists. Tell me, are robots as commonplace in your country as they are here?
That may be dependent on your definition of robot, but I've worked with an animated hunk of metal before.
Is that so? Fascinating. And here I thought I'd been keeping up to date with the latest in foreign developments. Science develops by leaps and bounds every day, it seems. Oh well, I suppose it's a sign of progress.
One of the robots I mentioned was once in charge of running our entire organization. She was obsessive about maintaining a full charge. We ended up placing charging stations for her all around our facilities. But I don't see anything like that here.
Does that mean you don't have access to Dr. Sechenov's polymer in your country? It was revolutionary here. People say it saved our entire way of life.
Polymer?
Simply put, it's a programmable liquid material. It's the primary topic of the summit. I'm certain you'll come to fully understand everything about it once you arrive. And, of course, you'll get to see another of Dr. Sechenov's prized inventions, the twins.
I get the feeling you don't share their enthusiasm.
Oh, I did not mean to imply anything negative. I should learn to watch my tongue. I fear my lack of expertise may end up confusing you. We will soon arrive at the summit. I advise you to take the opportunity to experience our country's scientific achievements for yourselves. But, to answer your question, Dr. Sechenov's team developed a kind of functional hydrogen cell. Stable fusion reactors in a polymer casing. That is what allows the robots to function without constant recharging.
That sounds like the perfect gift for someone we know.
Attention passengers, the train is now arriving at its final stop. Please collect your vehicle activation code from Rafik, and a turbine will transport you directly to the site of the International Polymer Summit.
Rafik?
That would be the robot bartender. Don't worry. Just follow me.
Please alight the train in an orderly fashion. We hope to see you again soon aboard the Vortex.
Is that scientist's trunk?
Kids? Why are these kids here? How old are you? No one told me we could bring our families to the summit. Or did we get on the wrong train and now we're headed to a young pioneers camp?
Comrade, I think these young people are scientists like us.
Scientists? Them?
At least we had the good sense not to drink ourselves silly before an important conference.
Young people these days. Always in a rush. You should be at home, enjoying the summer. Playing on the swings.
You're being impolite. Our companions are waiting outside. Come with me.
Hold on. Why don't you have some fruit? He looks like he could use it.
Thank you. I'm sorry for his behavior.
Alcohol can have medicinal benefits, in proper dosages.
Don't take any of that to heart, friends. Next stop, the exhibition hall. And welcome to Facility 3826. This way. That's Rafik, the one in charge of the activation codes.
Requisition approved. Here's your vehicle activation code. Have a safe trip.
Wait. Our identities.
Nothing to perspire over. We won't need any scanning, Rafik. I've already got a key.
Where did you get that?
It always pays to be prepared and to keep your eyes sharp. This is the International Polymer Summit, after all.
I assume that means you took it from someone else?
Wait, when you gave them that fruit, did you...
Shh. All I did was facilitate a hands-on experience in the importance of politeness.
Goodbye. Please have a safe trip.
Please secure your seatbelts. We wish you a very pleasant journey.
If I'm not mistaken, our conference venue is on some kind of floating island. Fascinating. Come on, why don't we check out some of the local music?
Thank you for tuning in to the Polymer Exhibition Hall audio guide. You are currently departing.
This place really is like what the prediction indicated. A world that champions science, rationality, and order. Wouldn't you agree, Mesmer? I think you might like it here after all. Think of it as a paid vacation.
I won't deny the appeal, but since I'm here with you two, I'd call this a business trip at best.
I propose we look at it as an academic exchange, the kind with complimentary refreshments, featuring the illustrious Dr. Verton, Dr. Mesmer Jr., and Dr. X.
I think I'm the only one that feels out of place here. Doctors?
Well, here's to a pleasant trip.
We have arrived at your destination, the Polymer Exhibition Hall. Please be careful when exiting the vehicle.
Wow, it's so crowded. Why is everyone gathered around the entrance?
Everyone, please wait patiently and enter the venue in an orderly fashion. Dr. Sechenov is about to arrive.
He's here! He's here!
Welcome, comrade.
It's him! That's Dr. Sechenov!
Please be careful.
Thank you.
It is good that you are unharmed, comrade.
Please don't push everyone. We must all be patient. I ask that you be mindful of the safety of your comrades in the front row.
That must be Sechenov. And I suppose those women were the twins.
A logical hypothesis. Oh, Vertin, we do have a slight problem. The communicator must have slipped out of my pocket during the commotion. By the time I found it again, well, it seems to have failed a few rapid percussive tests. Which means we've lost our only way to contact Madame Lucy.
Unfortunate, but we'll fix it later. We should follow the crowd into the exhibition hall for now. The invention of polymer and its uses, the properties of polymer, the establishment of collective. Where should we start?
Let's start with the closest one.
Hello, dear comrades. Welcome to the Polymer Exhibition Hall. I will be your guide. You may call me Terushkova. Please allow me to introduce you to the remarkable history of polymer. In 1936, in seeking a form of liquid data carrier, the brilliant Soviet scientist Dr. Sechenov, influenced by the qualities of heavy water and silicon, created a substance that became what we now know as polymer. Utilizing polymer's unique electrochemical properties, comrades Sechenov and Filamenenko invented the first Soviet polymer hydrogen cell in 1939, paving the way for tremendous advancements in the field of robotics.
That's what Maxim was telling us about, wasn't it? I'm sure Madame Lucy would love to get her hands on one.
However, in 1942, a terrible disaster struck the Soviet Union and the entire European continent, the plague. By the end of this unprecedented outbreak, over 150 million had perished.
150 million? That would make it one of the deadliest outbreaks in human history.
Countless scientists and medical professionals selflessly gave their lives to combating this plague, sacrificing themselves to prevent further death.
I wonder if that's the tragedy that Maxim mentioned.
We will always remember their sacrifice, just as we honor Dr. Sechenov for once again coming to our rescue. It was his polymer that formed the basis of redemption, the vaccine that proved instrumental in stopping the transmission of the disease. saving the Soviet Union from ravages of the plague. Of course, with so many having succumbed to the disease, the Soviet Union turned to further developments in robotics to meet labor demands. Before long, new advanced models of robots made up a significant portion of our labor force, helping to deliver a new age of prosperity.
Is that what you've been aiming at with all of your critter experiments, X?
In order to fully optimize our robot's production power, Dr. Sechenov led a team of scientists to develop and launch Collective 1.0. This revolutionary system unified all of our robot assistants under a single vast neural network, ensuring maximum efficiency. Then, in 1950, Dr. Sechenov astounded the world with yet another development, a means of incorporating polymer into the human body, a process called polymer assimilative adaptation. It is with this assimilative power that we can now implant interface devices directly into the human body, allowing people to connect to Collective 1.0 and control robots using their minds. This technology holds the potential to establish a shared database of human minds, granting humanity unprecedented access to knowledge. And we are proud to announce that this potential will soon be realized with the coming launch of Collective 2.0.
Tapping into an entire neural network in an instant. It's a daring vision.
I would be cautious. There's no telling what that kind of process could do to the human brain.
You have finished Exhibit A, but don't stop now, dear comrades. Please proceed to the lecture hall, where Dr. Sechenov will soon personally demonstrate the power of Collective 2.0.
Huh? Is that Maxon?
I must thank you for coming, Comrade Molotov.
Today is an important day for the Soviet Union. I wouldn't miss it, Comrade Sechenov.
Molotov's here? It's hard to believe after all the bad blood between them.
Thank you. First off, I'm very honored to have so many preeminent experts from every scientific field in attendance today. Welcome, everyone. I am Dr. Dmitry Sergeyevich Sechenov. We all understand that there are times when a single discovery can turn the entire scientific world upside down. But every great discovery must be built upon the knowledge of countless predecessors that rests at its foundation, to say nothing of luck, before it can be published and preserved for all time. My achievements have never been solely my own. Only by standing on the shoulders of our forefathers have I gotten the chance to gaze upon the limitless horizons of science. Standing here now, I must thank them from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Thank you. "19 years ago, when my team and I invented polymer, I had already foreseen its boundless potential. A perfect synergy of mathematics, logic, physics, chemistry, biology, and other foundational studies in equal part, constantly pushing the frontiers of humanity's scientific exploration. Bringing us to this historic day, where I have the honor of inviting every one of you to participate in this preview of Collective 2.0. Comrades, please follow me into the bright, limitless future.
What's this?
Thought device.
A metallic outer shell with a silicon motherboard connected to swirling black tendril-like receptors. There are suction cups on its base.
They've all put it on without any hesitation.
No adverse reactions either. Looks like it doesn't hurt.
Hypothesis confirmed. Mounting the device does nothing to activate it alone. Counter hypothesis. It may only work on polymerized people.
Wait! What are you doing?
It makes sense. If the plague was ended by mass polymerization, most of the attendees here would already have polymer in their system. But we don't.
You injected yourself with that redemption vaccine? Where did you even get that?
The exhibition hall's got samples of everything, and I've always had a knack for collecting odds and ends.
But why would you inject yourself?
During our last experiment, I kept thinking that we were missing something. But now, I finally figured it out. We don't belong in this world. Even if we change our appearances, at our core, we're still outsiders. But perhaps by injecting myself, I can truly become an influencing factor in this world. What sort of chain reaction will this set off? I'm excited to find out. Plus, if we don't inject ourselves, we risk exposing our identities. Of course, the choice is yours.
I should have expected this. Typical Arcanist behavior. Why don't I just hold on to these potentially dangerous substances for now? Please try to exercise a little more caution in the future, Dr. X.
What about you, Vertin?
I think we should be careful.
All right. Think about all the fun you could be missing out on. Fascinating. It's like a whole new perspective. This demands thorough exploration.
Comrades, I encourage you all to try these thought devices and experience a preview of Collective 2.0's features.
Dr. Sechenov, please allow me a question. Collective 1.0 has already saved our citizens from a disaster. But now, you're aggressively pushing, pardon my wording, for the launch of Collective 2.0. Do you intend to have the entire population wired to these thought devices? How can you ensure the devices are safe? Are you not concerned about the potential dangers? What if this new collective fails in some way and threatens all our hard-won happiness? I only mean to say that so many people gave their lives to help us get this far. I wouldn't want to see their sacrifices rendered meaningless.
I do understand your fear, comrade, but please rest assured, we've conducted rigorous testing and verified that the thought device is completely safe. With that reassurance, I ask that once you've implanted your thought device, you please continue to the next gallery, where you'll be able to experience the wonders of mind-machine interface in a live demonstration. I thank you all again for your participation, and I look forward to exploring this new horizon with you all. Oh, I remember you. You weren't hurt, were you? Tereshkova wasn't able to properly handle the crowd. I've already arranged for staff to work on improving her logic.
I'm fine, Dr. Sechenov. Your twins helped me up. They seem somewhat different from other robots.
You have a sharp eye, dear girl. When I constructed the twins, I made use of some experimental techniques. Currently impossible to mass-produce, I'm afraid. The epitome of both science and art. A perfect fusion of power and beauty. I think of them as my greatest creation.
They do have a rather reassuring presence.
I heard there'd be 3 young scientists joining us today. To be so accomplished at such a young age is something worthy of respect. If you run into any trouble today, please don't hesitate to tell me. I'll do whatever I can to assist you.
Oh, as it happens, I think we actually could use some help. Do you have any idea where we could get this device fixed?
Access granted.
Welcome, comrades. This is the assembly room Dr. Sechenov recommended. Are you interested in learning more about the production process, comrade? What you see here is the production line for the VOV-A6 lab tech, often dubbed VOVA. Commonly used in laboratories, our VOV-A6s assist scientists with conducting tests and critical experiments. The VOVA model's humanoid limbs feature over 100 sensors. Outside of lab work, they are also capable of providing other services, such as playing musical instruments, cooking meals, providing massages, and more. Some people even treat their VOVA as a personal companion. In fact, our artificial intelligence models mean they are entirely capable of serving as your very own robotic friends.
Hold on. What's that sound? And we're here to find a repair vendor. Where is it?
Oh, some kind of performance art, perhaps? Why was she moved over here? Comrades, this is your repair vendor.
Access granted.
Oh?
This machine is a multifunctional repair device, suitable for indoor use by our staff. Other than basic repair functions, she is also able to repurpose raw materials into whatever tools you may require.
Amazing. Well, let's give it a whirl.
Unidentified object detected. Initializing analysis.
This is an abnormal reaction. How strange. My database has no record of any comparable circumstance.
You know, I really shouldn't be accepting unknown inputs from strangers. But then, the stranger is just a friend you haven't tasted yet.
X! Watch out!
Seems you can use a hand, especially one with a blade.
I won't disappoint you.
Part of our deal, I know.
Just, stand with the others. Like this, then?
At the ready.
Computation check.
I have the rear.
Into darkness. Wait for the right moment.
Secure channel created.
Flying feathers.
Liberato dal fratello. Non voltarti indietro.
So brutal!
aren't even as tough as waking up an old factory.
Detecting abnormal combative behavior from Nora. Requesting control. Rebooting Nora systems. Reboot complete.
What was that? That was the worst thing I've ever tasted! Metallic and yet almost woolly and wrong! Just plain wrong! Come on, give me something to really savor.
I don't suppose there's a way to make her sound a little less. Well, just a little less that.
The repair vendor's speech algorithms are not within our direct control.
Perhaps we can manage on our own. I've seen an arcane skill that can modify a person's speech based on the caster's wishes. But I'm not familiar with how to cast it. Try contacting Madame Lucy. She may know the incantation.
Good idea. It'll also give us the chance to check the repair vendor's handiwork.
Researcher X, hello.
Ah, fantastic.
So at the very least, she did repair it.
I see. I will process your request. There is indeed an arcane skill in my database that may be of assistance. It is known as Manner Mender. I have sent the specifics of the incantation to your communicator.
Thank you very much, Madame Lucy.
You are most welcome.
Manner Mender.
Fiddlesticks! What did you do to me? My mind... It's time for class, kids! What's happening?
Think of it as installing a language patch.
How rude! You're not welcome here anymore! This repair vendor is closed!
We will need to investigate the cause of your abnormal behavior, Nora. Please cooperate. Prepare to initiate forceful investigation procedures.
Wait. How about I try something with Nora? I can directly connect to her using this thought device. It's the perfect chance to try out the features of Collective 2.0.
Dr. X, things are already complicated enough as is. Let's leave this to the professionals.
Don't overly activate your disquietude. You still remember the topic of my research here, don't you? I can't pass up this opportunity.
If that is what you request.
Wow. Looking through Nora's primary functions, there's been some scintillating things uploaded to her database. Let's set the complicated data aside for now, and try using a mental command. Everything looks normal so far. It seems like the restart successfully cleared the errors in her code. No, hold on. There's an abnormal entry in the access log.
Hey! What are you doing, you cad? This is no way to treat a lady!
Ah! Nora forcefully ejected me. Felt like getting slapped across the face.
I told you already. This repair vendor is closed.
She has some very colorful responses. Is that her default setting? Can she really refuse an inspection like that?
All robots in this facility are linked to the collective neural network and are not permitted to disobey human commands. Considering her prior combative behavior, she is evidently malfunctioning as well.
What? Have you got a problem with a woman who speaks her mind?
I just think that from a pure safety standpoint, and considering our current situation, this feels like a mistake.
Doesn't a lady have a right to her own feelings? Ugh. What about you two? You must have some thoughts on this.
We do not have an answer for you at this time.
How disappointing! I bet you've never even bothered to feel an emotion.
Comrade Sechenov did install emotional expression modules into our platforms.
What a waste to put them in, you frigid ice queens.
Regardless, please report the details of this abnormal request in your access log, Nora.
I have no idea who made that request. All I know is that ever since that entry appeared in my log, I've had no patience for anyone toying with my emotions. Now, stop pestering me with questions. I've already told you everything I know.
Situation documentation successful. Comrade Doctors, we deeply apologize for your exposure to this incident. Dr. Sechenov has expressed his concerns about your safety. Please follow us. We will escort you to him.
What's next on the schedule? Will we get to interact with even more robots?
Comrade Sechenov will arrange an itinerary for you.
What's happening?
Warning. Control over the exhibition hall has been lost. The All-Soviet Exhibition Center has activated its emergency drill procedures.
Has the security here been hacked?
All robots within the exhibition hall have had their connections severed. The cause is unknown. Understood, Doctor. We will proceed to the exhibition hall, continue broadcasting our coordinates, and await the arrival of reinforcements. Please wait here, comrades. A turbine will arrive in 1 minute and 43 seconds to transport you to Chelomey. We must return to the exhibition hall. Please remain inside the assembly room.
What do you think, Vertin?
If something is happening in the exhibition hall, I don't think we can afford to wait around here until trouble inevitably finds us. We should head out and assess the situation.
I concur entirely. What do you think, Mesmer?
Why would I expect either of you to follow orders? I've done your psyche vals.